Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Green Bay Packers. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Lambeau. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. Rodgers going to come out throwing. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Throwing now is Rodgers. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. Touchdown, Packers! Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second...
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. We're on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
He'll get it inside.
Whoa, big
touchdown. Mike Williams.
Ultimate butter.
41 yards. And the Chargers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Now the try here for the extra point.
I got my ass whooped last night.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
He's got the hook up to Lazard. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down. They'll run with a big back. A.J. Dillon looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1.
Ah, come on!
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Nigga, what?
Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as he
What?
gets up past the 20-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. The second was leaving his hand.
The Charger drive about to get going. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
These two teams all tied after 1. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. He'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
My bad.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Midfield.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler.
That's big.
And some space here.
I saw that.
20,
I saw
10,
that.
5,
I
and he
saw
takes
that.
it in for a Charger touchdown. That run going to put him over 100 yards now for the ball game as well.
Yeah, he's really had his way so far, and that's just more of the same right here. All he needs, just a little crease, and off he goes.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Nixon now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rodgers, that's complete to Lazard. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. He's got the first down. He's got a big game going right now. Already over 100 yards receiving in this first half alone. Now Rodgers. Got a man, that's Lazard. A solid stiff arm. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 53 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Rodgers to throw. This one swung out here to Jones. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Ah, come on!
And it's a Packers touchdown. Robert Tonyan from 13 yards out. And the Packers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Crosby with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides.
Both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. Touchdown, Chargers. Gerald Everett, 64 yards. And the Chargers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw here pulled in by Lazard. He's got room at the 30. Touchdown, Packers! Alan Lazard with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Matt LaFleur, he tells the offense, stay out there, go for 2. Rodgers will throw for it. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On first down, it's Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 2nd and 10, Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's caught inside the 35.
Big go! Real!
Mike Williams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen.
It's intercepted at the goal line.
I saw that shit the whole way.
Campbell, the linebacker, picks it.
Get him.
He's at the 50. He's at the 30.
Yeah!
10. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. On now is Mason Crosby, who's hit from as far as 58 in his career. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and that will keep this a 4-point game.
Yeah, it's been a disappointing first half for him, all things considered, and this can serve as the capper. It's a missed field goal in the late going, and that's only going to serve to lessen the mood even further. Let's go.
A final shot before the break for Herbert. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not?
Me? That was me!
And it falls incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Crosby on now to kick it away. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. The Charger drive about to get going. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
130 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Eckler now between the tackles, and not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
On 2nd and 9, Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Up the middle with Eckler. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
play fake, and now Herbert to throw.
Oh, that's a big
And that
eye.
was too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, it should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their mind. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted.
Oh!
Picked by Kenneth Murray.
Oh, nigga, look! Ah!
He brings this one back.
Dude!
Pick six and
What
a
the
Charger
fuck?
TD.
Go ahead, drop that fool. Rush him, let's rush him. Hell, you stop. Nigga, come in my hood. Nigga, trying to start all that shit. Nigga, I ain't stop.
Yes, in the house.
Adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
Nixon now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes
There go another one!
Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by
Come here, nigga!
Early.
There go another one!
Chargers are going to take possession of the football. With the points
Weird
that
ass
we've seen
nigga.
scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
What the fuck is the use of having soldiers if you can't use them?
It's not
That's
always
why
how
I
you
be
start,
that's
it's
why
how
I
you
do what I
finish,
do,
right?
man.
So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
On the give, this is Eckler, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Excellent effort by Kingsley Enagbari. He found a way through and had a stop for a loss. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys,
What?
can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at the 20. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Rodgers' throw complete here on target to Tunyon. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. They'll run it with Jones. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up
Jason Horn, appreciate that light.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Sorry to your ass.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive.
I'm waiting for that nigga. I'm waiting for him. There you go.
Rodgers going to throw.
Throw it to him.
And he's got it. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4.
A short gain that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Now Rodgers got to have this one.
Bitch!
And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with the football.
That's
they
JJ
had to go for
quick.
it with such little time remaining. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Charger drive about to get going. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but
look at
very
me.
little reason
Look at
to
me.
use them at this
Look at
point.
me. Look at me. Look. Look. Don't look. Look at me. Bitch.
Touchdown, L.A. Austin Eckler, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, It took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic, a lot of fun to watch.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
Fuck.
Nixon now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Where that fast nigga at?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Right back to him for 10 more and a first. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Stupid bitch. Oh!
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
That's me!
Caught by Cobb. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 18 yards the gain for number 18. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. Again, they'll throw with
Rodgers. It's on that shit!
And it's a Packers touchdown. Robert Tonyan, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. They'll try and throw for it. And he'll get in for the 2 points as that'll cut the lead down from 11 to 9. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Chargers, and it appears they're going to win this football game. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Herbert. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Quay Walker came through to make the sack. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance, that they're going to cherish.
I'm pretty go ever now, man. Fuck it. Nah. Sorry. Damn. Man. That shit. I don't pick a word. How you go random? I don't like my guy's defense though. I'm trying some new shit. Fuck it.
Instantly. I'll take one right now if you have that.
We're about 10 miles or so
You always
southwest
telling
of
me that.
downtown
What the
Los
fuck is the use of
Angeles
having
at
soldiers if you
SoFi
can't use
Stadium
them?
in
That's why
Inglewood.
Rico, that's why I
Today
do
we're
what I
set for
do.
a good AFC matchup
Hi,
between
bro.
the Baltimore Ravens and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Back out.
Yeah, bro, what's wrong with your mic, gang?
Back out.
Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet
This
leather.
mic
And
is
we are
ruined, though.
underway in Southern
Michael
California.
Jackson.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
What the what? Yeah.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And incomplete to open things up.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Jackson running again. And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Where that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think his big boys up front, that offensive line, they've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Fourth down, and out comes Jordan. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And he's not going to get to the marker. And that's a turnover on downs. A little trick.
Quit, bitch. Real. That's what I thought. Come on.
But it doesn't fool this defense. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A handoff, it's Eckler. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 2nd and 10. They'll run here with Eckler. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held them to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I'd go right at him with another momentum play.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They go play action now. Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
You can't get a picture, bro.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert.
Get it.
He's got his man.
Check your
That's
ass
Everett, the
up.
tight end. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Gerald Everett, 43 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Quit the game.
Duvernay
I'll
now
quit.
going to bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll start by running the option to the right. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Off the edge and right to the ball that time was Kyle Van Noy. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But you've got to do it in your own backfield. I consider that a problem. That doesn't hurt too well.
And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
You see that celebration from him after that stop? Those corners don't normally have the chance to get behind the line of scrimmage and hand them big losses. So when he got that opportunity, he certainly made it a memorable one.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want me to?
You're the boss.
We get the interception, then really he's just too loose with a football on the return, and he coughs it right back up the other way.
I've seen this happen in an NFL game, and boy, did it cost someone. San Francisco at Atlanta a few seasons ago. Atlanta throws the interception. San Francisco runs it back. Game is salted away. Fumbles on the return.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him. After the sack on 1st down, Jackson. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
There you go. fuck happened?
We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Los Angeles Chargers. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Into the air right away is Allen.
Oh, come on,
his
bitch.
first pass is incomplete. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To the air, Allen.
Look at that.
He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for.
James Cook, a 9-yard touchdown grab. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might
Chris,
want to throw it to
appreciate
him
that
just a
follow,
little
man.
bit
My
more.
bad, man. Headphones on and all type of shit. How you get a game? You can just send me one.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taking it about the 1.
Be a follower, send me one. Yeah, I'll play you. I ain't tripping.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. They started on the ground with Eckler, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Herbert off of play action.
Oh!
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
Big.
Finds the open man, it's Mike Williams. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. This seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Eckler. And he's got some space here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Right back to him on first down. To the 43, 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Play action. It's Herbert. Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen, left side caught by Diggs. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
A gain of 15. And the Bills first down.
This shit.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Bills 7, Chargers nothing.
This shit.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. It was Sebastian Joseph who got him down defensively. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Singletary again. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But
that nigga caught that shit!
And made a really nice play.
Well, they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Singletary will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
Damn.
And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
So the completion good for 7 there, and it's second down. Now Eckler. And he's carried the ball just 5 times. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Oh, fuck that. Fuck that, yeah.
Going on the ground with Eckler. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Tackle made there by Matt Milano. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Halftime, I'm smoking.
On second down, Eckler. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. It's Eckler again. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Here is Eckler. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now a handoff running through the middle. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's a give up the middle. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. They snap it to Herbert. And it's caught. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 14-0 lead, they may just try to get this to the locker room. On 1st down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively. A final shot before half for Allen. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped.
What the fuck is that?
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Rock hard was good.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
That's not great.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds, down inside the 35. A big play there for L.A. 46 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. Not easy being a rookie left tackle in this league, and there they got him for the penalty.
Not easy at all. Think about what you're dealing with every game you play. Ostensibly, the best pass rusher is over you on every snap. I'd be a little jumpy myself.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Got his man. It's Williams. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bills' 30-yard line.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Herbert. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. This is caught by Williams. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Allen's got it complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Once more, here's Eckler. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Austin Eckler taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chargers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. McKenzie now from his end zone.
Oh my God!
Oh, good return.
Right when I look at the chat, that shit happened.
Midfield. Isaiah McKenzie. And he finally goes out of bounds,
Yeah.
so he couldn't
Right
take
when I
the
look at that
distance,
shit.
but all the way inside
Right
the
when I look at
15.
that shit
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
I get it right here. I get it right here.
First down.
I get it right here. I get it right here.
Intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis.
I get it right there.
So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back.
We already know it's gonna happen.
The Charger drive about to get going. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. And there on the tackle, Shaq Lawson. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Von Miller, he was the one getting in there, able to wreak his usual havoc.
I think most quarterbacks would love to
Damn.
have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line. Part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Shit.
Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And now this is going to depend on the spot.
Oh, they
And
did
say
me.
He's just short. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position.
I get it right back.
So
right
after
back.
the INT, it's Allen. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now we're first and 10 at the 11. They go right back to Singletary. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a second and 3. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're
I
talking to your
knew that nigga was going to
Will
that
get
nigga.
in. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter.
Damn.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 21-7.
Still got this shit though.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Charger drive about to get going. On first down, Justin Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. And this one is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
There.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Damn.
Now it's Herbert. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you've got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. 3rd and long, it's Herbert. It's Williams on the catch. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. On 4th down, Herbert. That's caught by Palmer. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Herbert. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 38-yard line.
Herbert. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Von Miller in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now. If it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Von Miller, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through, and they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
That shit be too much. My shit probably fucked. Alright, I'm gonna eat. Let's switch this shit up. Oh no, send the invite. Send the invite.
I keep telling you the same fucking thing about things, man. You always telling me, man. What the fuck is the use of having soldiers if you can't use them? That's why, Rico, that's why I do what I do, man.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
Using.
There's no doubt about it now. This guy has to be in the All-Madden team.
Send the invite. Nothing. There it is right there. Yeah, bring them niggas up.
Yeah, bring them niggas up.
Yo, you hear me, bro?
Bring them up.
Bring them up.
I'm
Depot, you hear me?
I'm gonna rock these jerseys though.
Hey, Depot, send me the party invite.
Alright. You already in the party though.
You already in the party though. But I was in it though.
Yeah, we already in one. Yo. We right here.
We right here.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I hear you.
Hold up.
Yeah, I heard you before. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard you before. Yeah, I hear you.
Alright.
You bringing them niggas up?
You bringing them niggas up?
Yeah.
Alright, bet.
Who's that bet?
New Jersey, you got
New
on.
Jersey, you got on.
I got on dark.
I got on dark.
It's whatever you want to rock.
It's whatever you want to rock, though.
I go all white.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Whenever you ready.
Whenever you ready.
ESPN Piggy. Hey, appreciate the light, man.
Appreciate the light, man.
I'm ready to play little bro. KB right quick.
KB right quick.
This gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun.
I had to watch that
I
nigga break.
like that nigga break.
Are you ready?
I hear you. I hear you.
Here I come, hold on. Here I come, hold on. Turn up. I'm ready when you is.
Yeah, I had a.
Alright.
Yeah, I had to start it over. Yeah, I had to start it live over here. Yeah, I had to start live over, man.
Are you good?
Are you good? I can hear you, know. I can hear you.
We got D4, man. D4 burnt gaming.
Let's go, man.
Shout out to my little bro, man. He doing his thing.
Nah, for sure. Yeah.
We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Yup.
Man, why I got the ball? It's so.
Let's go.
22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway in Southern California. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Hey, we got D4, man. We got D4 burnt gaming.
Let's go.
I'm like, what up? Yeah.
This might be a pick early.
Pretty early. What's up?
They'll start out on the ground.
What he said?
Oh, come on.
What he said?
This is.
And he almost
Hey, I
gets
thought
the
you
start.
was
I thought you was going fast early.
That's a gain of 13 and a very solid
I ain't even gonna
play for
catch.
this offense. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get
Yo,
things
B-Mo G, what up?
They keep it with 4 down on first down.
There we go.
They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I know he was going to do that. That's me.
Ah, come on.
Ah, come on.
Good. Yeah, we good. We back. We back. We back.
Brady finding Godwin there for Buccaneer first. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, it turned into a smoke round. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to the
Oh, come on. What's up with that shit?
And good vision there as he's across.
Yeah, we good, bro.
Down to the 45-yard line.
I see.
11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
That is right on all these runways.
Picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in.
Here we go. Here we go.
They didn't get the memo.
Good front line shit, yeah. For sure.
To this day, they want to run the football. They want to throw it down and hit people across the line of scrimmage and clearing space.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on, front line shit.
Incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary road.
Damn.
No need to panic.
Let's
They
go.
just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Giving up any more yardage.
Brady's
No
in
good.
position on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Oh, it's me.
I
I dare him. I dare him. I dare him. I dare him.
Incomplete
Oh.
sends to Russell Gage.
Good shit.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Here's 3rd down.
They will run for the first time here. And he gets it
Come on.
to the 32. Good enough for a first down. They get 6 on the pickup there. As the drive
Okay, I feel you.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up.
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, though, if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
We locked. We locked.
Here's 1st and 10. Brady now to throw.
First down.
We locked.
We
Ah,
locked.
come on. We locked.
Ah, come on, we locked.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Woo.
Damn,
Damn, that was it.
not just as a runner,
Let's go.
receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
He gonna run.
He gonna
An
run.
incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
He gonna run. He gonna
Here's
run.
Brady to throw.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on, nigga, let's go.
Complete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up.
We good,
He can
man, we
take
good.
advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
This
Oh, fuck.
offense was on the move. Now 2 straight
Fuck.
incompletions have them
Fuck.
looking at 3rd and 10.
Fuck.
Fuck it.
Now
Fuck
Brady.
it.
Fuck it. Fuck
Let's
it.
go, nigga.
Let's go, nigga.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir.
I'm gone, KB.
I'm gone, KB.
I'm gone.
I'm gone.
Ah!
Ah!
This one back.
That's
It's a
right.
big 6 and a Charger TD.
Yeah.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back to score.
Let's go.
I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
When he woke up.
Sometimes it can burn you.
Damn, yeah, man. That's crazy.
Extra point right down the middle.
Let's go.
Now a 7-0
I need another one.
Another one.
I ain't another.
I need another one.
Yeah, he said another one.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return.
Here go to another one.
Oh, here go to another one.
And he
Oh.
brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's
Let's
dropped
go.
to the 17. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Oh, I like this.
Oh, I like this.
I mean, is it even
I like this.
possible,
I like this.
especially for the quarterback to mentally reset after
I like this.
I like
I've
this.
seen that shit
Oh,
coming that
I've
way.
seen that shit coming that way.
That play will stay in your mind, but sometimes
call.
and get moving in the right direction.
It was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately, so he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
He said, liking, I got you.
Oh, that's me.
On second down, they'll run with White. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Don't worry.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move.
Don't worry.
First down.
Do not worry.
Damn.
Brady deferring to White on the draw.
Come on, man.
Okay.
Nice pickup
Come on.
of 9 yards on first down.
Come on, we good.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while, because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
The last
Come on.
got 9. That leaves him with second
I'm right
and a
here.
yard.
What up, Fearless?
Don't do this though. Don't do this.
Working from the gun.
I told you don't do that. Oh, that was nice.
Good, we don't work. Come on.
Sing that
To
shit.
the end of the first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Yo, that's great.
That's it.
CRK.
Stop that shit though. Definitely have to stop that shit.
Let's work, baby.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. To throw is Brady.
Give me that.
Oh!
Come on, let's work. Let's work.
I tried you on that shit for sure.
That's a real nice job
Right here.
You see, we right here now.
Working against those safeties, and you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there.
That was nice.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now back to the ground game.
Come on.
Inside the 5 to the 4.
Are you sure?
Come on. Let's go. Good.
This shit.
That set up the 1st and goal, and then one play
This
later,
shit.
he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play.
Oh, you missed.
Oh, you missed.
Understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard charging run. Give it right back to him and let him cap things off.
Damn.
Extra point put through by Succo, and we are tied at 7.
Oh, we'll score.
Let's say shoes up.
We gonna score. Shields up for sure.
We'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback.
Come on, we good.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. They stay on the ground with Eckler.
I hear you.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
Yeah, probably.
Up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. It's Eckler
Come on.
again.
Keep coming his way.
He will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's exactly what you're looking for, the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert.
Ah, that nigga came out of the perfect defense.
Perfect defense.
That's intercepted. Carlton
Good.
Davis
We
picks
got
up,
him.
and the Bucs are going to take
Don't
over
try that.
once again.
I saw that shit.
I saw that shit at the last minute.
When I was in
Good
school,
shit.
that was not my strong suit. but I did learn enough to know how to play
Damn.
cover 3. 2 corners and a safety divide up the field in thirds. On this play, the corner
We
didn't
get that shit
pulled
right
or
back.
anything
That was
in
good
front of
shit
him.
though.
Kept his coverage all the way down the sideline in the deep third position and makes the interception.
Good.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence in putting more points up on the board.
Good.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Fuck that
47
shit.
yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Back-to-back good plays, have him on the move on first down.
Yeah, add me.
Of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Come on, man. That's good.
Looking to throw again on second down.
That's good.
Brady.
That's good.
Looking for Godwin, and he's got
Come
it
on.
complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the
We're getting
Chargers'
down to it.
24-yard line. 14
I'm there
yards
on
that
it.
time for number 14.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything.
Oh, you're
This
right.
time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Well, I dare him do that shit. I dare him do that shit. I know he's running.
Oh, come on!
Come on!
Let's go, baby.
Miss it.
Tampa Bay touchdown.
Look at the stick work, man. Look at the stick work.
Second touchdown here.
A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing
That's
here.
good.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out.
Yeah, man.
The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need it right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly
that was it.
That was it.
through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together.
Oh,
Really
good.
make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. And they'll get it
Come
on
on,
just short
man.
of
What the fuck is
45 at
that?
the 44. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Good.
Not a good seven. Not a good seven.
Running on first down, Eckler. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Once more, here's Eckler. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
We're good.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Herbert. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams.
That's the end of the half.
That's the end of the half anyway.
Chargers first down as the defense nowhere to be found.
I just didn't want to punt that
Gain
shit.
of 20 on 4th down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Chargers going to get the football first here in the second half, and they trail as we get back underway. No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. Running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
From their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays.
Herbert on 3rd down now. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. He turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3 and out.
It's 4th down.
Scary.
We all right.
Scary.
On 4th down, Herbert.
I got it.
Throw that shit!
As he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision. Doesn't pan out.
Good.
And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position.
Oh my God.
Damn.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Put that shit right.
Up the gut, Fournette. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Oh, that's me.
Oh, that's me.
Oh, no, it's not.
Oh, no, it's not.
Come on, let's go.
Good shit.
Touchdown. Chris Godwin, 29 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Come on.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And it's now 21-7. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. The Charger drive about to get going. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. On second down, Eckler. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Gonna throw on third down with Herbert. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Big Vita pushing his way through to wind up with a sack. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double teamed and sometimes triple teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
Oh, you PI,
Oh, you PI, nigga, that's PI.
Picked up by Levante David. And the Chargers are going to take possession of
head,
the football.
That nigga was on that shit, tough. Come on, man, we gotta get one before this quarter.
A lack of discipline defensively on fourth down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10.
Over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler.
Oh, come here.
Some space.
Oh, come here.
There as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 63 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
I'm okay with the call.
Good.
In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
And the midfield stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority.
The running game ain't working too well.
To the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Escaping the pressure right. And that's complete to Trey McKinney, the tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Up the middle with Eckler. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Still a few inches short of the first down as they come up now on second down. Eckler now between the tackles. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. On to give. This is Eckler. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. We've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
On EA Sports.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. The handoff, it's Eckler. And he'll find his way down right around the 12.
What up, man?
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
What up, brother? What up? What up? We got Depot Burnt Gaming.
That's a crucial call right here. That's a crucial call.
You gotta appreciate that
You
light.
gotta appreciate that light.
Crucial call.
Crucial call.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
This is 3rd and 8.
Herbert.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
Good.
This will be caught
Good
at the
call.
2. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand the field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Eckler again. And he's not going
Man,
too
he's
far.
not that
In fact,
tough.
stopped dead in his tracks at the 3. This Tampa Bay,
Here it goes.
they'll run forward with Eckler. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los
I had it, man.
Angeles. Austin Eckler. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers have made it a
Come on.
one-score game again here in the 4th.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point.
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Yeah, man.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to consider, Charles, obviously, it's a very close game.
You are happy.
Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match
Man,
really ramps up,
really
doesn't
good.
it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts and early opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute corner? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
On the ball, but that's
From
it.
the 22, Brady. Caught on the right side by Jones. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think
Come
we'd
on.
see a timeout.
I know what you're gonna do. Come on.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette.
I thought you was outside.
I thought I
Yeah,
was.
you was.
I thought I was too. I was, huh?
Yeah, I caught you, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why they did that shit.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark
I
off
know
the
you
fly,
outside.
and
Yes,
keep
I'm
it
seeing
moving.
him outside.
That nigga just
That
ran right
nigga
over
just
you.
ran right over there.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10.
Don't do this. This might be me. This might be me.
Might be me.
This might be me.
Ah, come on!
Come on!
Reception, but it's incomplete. But a turnover really will
Damn, man, you good, man.
to
We
be.
gotta start.
You better start.
He's taking an awful
Ooh.
chance with the football right there. You've got a lead. You've got to
Damn, now was
Damn, that was it.
putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Let's see what we got. I ain't gonna lose this. I'm good.
Brady to throw.
Good call.
It's
Good
caught
call.
by Mike Evans.
Come on.
Good call.
And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 67 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end. How about the way they flipped the position?
I should have had that big.
They picked up
That hit me.
That fucked me up.
Yeah, definitely got it.
It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage.
Yo, what up?
Officially sold this one away. They'll try to run
Come
through
here.
with Fournette. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. The big back Leonard Fournette able to push his way in from a yard out. And the Buccaneers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter.
Are you trying to do me like
Are
that?
you trying to do
Don't
it
do
like
that.
that? Don't do that.
Oh, he's trying. He did it.
We got one.
All right,
We
KB.
got
All
one.
right,
All right,
KB.
KB.
All right, KB.
Okay.
Okay.
For sure.
For sure.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here we go. It's in the air. DeAndre Carter now for his end zone.
Yeah.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Charger drive about to get going. That last drive was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that you're guessing wrong every time on defense.
Oh! That should do it. Picked off by Logan Ryan.
Get him, fat
Get
man.
him, fat man.
And the Buccaneers are going to
GG.
take possession of the
GG, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Always.
Trying
You
to
already know.
improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately,
Appreciate
it
it.
wound up in the
Appreciate
wrong
the game.
pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes you're down.
You got me.
Closing down part of the field.
Hey, look, you.
Hey, look, you the first one I lost to on the P5 today.
Nah, bro.
Yeah. I was on the street.
I was on the street.
Nah.
I don't do that.
I don't do that.
That's me.
That's me.
Ah, why he don't get over there?
Get over there.
He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Chris Godwin, his second touchdown of the afternoon.
Man, how long you on?
Man, how long you on for?
Pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. This has just really been a solid second half from them CDs. They add another touchdown to the lead, and they start to pull away in what was once a close ball.
You should have just played it again, man.
Oh, hell no.
This one, didn't they? Put a little cherry on
Oh, that was just a clip, right?
Now we just got to play out this final minute, and they'll get a chance to
I
celebrate
get you.
a very hard-earned victory.
You ain't no water.
The Bucs
They gave
ready
my
for the
first
They
kickoff.
gave my first hit on the fire today. That's crazy.
I thought, yeah.
That's crazy.
No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback.
That's crazy.
What we doing? Running it back? What we doing?
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, we could do
Like
that.
I said,
Like I said, unless somebody else was trying to play, you know, I be, you know, somebody else want to play you, I'll let them do that and just, you know.
Nah, ain't nobody in here for real.
Nah.
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 Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Damn.
That shit hurt.
That shit hurt.
The Charger drive about to get
That shit
going.
hurt.
But probably
That
not
shit
much
good.
you
That
can do at
shit
this
good.
point, CD. Down 3 scores.
I'm told that was somebody else. Fuck this shit.
Ah, I got him.
I got him.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Them niggas corners ain't real like that.
Because one team was clearly better
Stress
than the
in,
other.
man.
Stress in, man.
One
Stop
didn't
it.
quite reach blowout status. This one.
Herbert now. It's Herbert.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Third time. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Just throw it.
That's
It's bad enough
crazy.
to throw a pick, but throw one to the big guy, but you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game.
Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin.
All right.
All right. We good.
We good on this.
We good on this, nigga.
GG.
GG.
Yeah, GG, bro.
Run it back.
Run it back.
Yeah, GG, come on with it.
You can say it.
You can say it.
You want that last one?
You want that last one? Man, them niggas pissing me off. I'm not allowed to play with them niggas no more.
You want me to say it?
You want me to say it?
No, I sent.
All right. Crazy.
I'm all black.
These niggas ain't doing it. Fuck it.
You said you all black?
You said you all black?
Yeah.
Let me see what I got on. All right. I'm gonna go white. Can on the pants. All right.
You say you black?
You say you black? All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, we're good.
All right, we're good.
Let me take a look on the truck. I got it.
Damn.
It's on the air. It's on.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Damn, I'm tired of the ball, please.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Tampa.
Yeah.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. The decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Yeah, you were doing that. All right, we good.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette, and he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. That'll be taken down.
That fucking shit.
And they work this
good
field across the 45. A game there of 30 big ones.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that pregame defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. When you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. A handoff, Fournette running left.
Come on.
He's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Oh, shit. That's on me.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they can snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. Gonna throw right side here. Complete.
Damn.
He's out of bounds inside the
Good.
35.
Listen.
After the catch, gets him 15 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guys
I'll figure that shit out.
underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked all
You gonna
really
figure it
well.
out.
Got it out just
Yeah,
space.
I'm figure that shit out,
That's
dude.
the whole point of me
That's the whole
playing
point of me playing you
Really
again.
nice yardage.
To
He run.
10 now from the 33.
Oh no, he running.
That's it, yep.
Completes it to Julio Jones. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
What up? What up?
Now Brady. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Damn, get that
Come
shit.
out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back
Yo, what
there.
up,
You can
Pete?
tell
What up?
he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'm
Good call.
continuing to let him throw the football.
And the Bucs are going to have it 1st and goal as he's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line. Here's White. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there.
Yo, what up?
First down, holding them to a short gain.
And that's a good first step.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White.
Come on, man.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
And ultimately kick a field goal.
Stonewalled on 2nd down. Now let's see what they can do on 3rd and goal from the 2.
Might you go for it?
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he
Okay,
goes
get him.
backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7.
No, I'm not hiking that. That's a peak.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
That was a peak. I threw that. Mm-hmm.
Tampa Bay, it's the Buccaneers in control.
I'm not playing that shit. Hell no, I ain't come for all that. Oh yeah, most definitely, yeah.
Oh my
Oh my goodness.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers go nearly the length of the field and finish finish it off with 6 points. Well, that
Good
drive
shit.
felt like it took up an eternity.
Yeah, I'm
We
gonna
finally
play it.
got
I
some
can't wait
action
to
on
get
the
to that later.
scoreboard.
Yeah,
The
but
drop,
plenty
yeah,
of
you
action
right.
prior too, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were
I ain't
registered.
On
faking
the
you
other
this time.
sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. Extra point put through
I
by
think the
Succum, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. They'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They start on the ground here at Sanders, and he is pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in second and long yardage. Play action. Here's Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They get 11 back on that one, and moves to 3rd down. So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough. Swing the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Not too clocking.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders.
Come on.
Oh my goodness, what is that?
Be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Yeah, it's a down fucking nasty.
They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Damn, I'm in a bitch, that nigga.
Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit? It's all right. Grease board, computer, exactly what you want. Though. Score on your first drive, stop on the first drive defensively.
Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They're able to keep the drive alive 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
But you don't turn your nose up in a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
On the ready. 6 yards left on 2nd down.
Second down, back to Sanders. And 2
Come on,
yards
yes.
gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for first. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped it. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Honed in on it and stopped it. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And that is
Oh my God.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
On the jump.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
Let's go.
And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. So they give it up just on their side of midfield. And yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape here because our defense can hold them. Because they're really outside of field goal range now. All right, the opposite team. So if you hold them here, bit, but must have thought it was an okay spot to go for it and decided to be aggressive.
Brady now on first down. And this one caught by Cameron Gray. And they'll work this down inside the 30. On first down, Brady. Off that time as that one falls to the ground.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage. And that throw had no shot.
Yo, what up? What up?
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
What up? What up?
Looking to throw.
Oh, that rough. Smack that nigga.
Smack that nigga.
Has another first down.
That was nice rough.
That was nice rough.
Eagle 17-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
What up? Dwayne, what up? Appreciate the lights.
You have to be a little careful. You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is.
She got Vikings Nation. Yeah, Vikings are busy yesterday.
Be
I
careful
saw that.
how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you can play zone blitz game. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Come on, man. I like the damn receiver.
Dot.
Mike Evans.
This is.
As the first half is winding down.
Yeah, Vikings got busy yesterday. I saw that comeback.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Extra point up and good by Suckett, and it's now 14-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first
these
half.
folks, I've been in the lab, bro.
I see.
I did been in the lab. I came out like that.
Late in the half, he'll just take it
I
and
see.
they'll bring the football out
Yeah.
to the 25.
Trying to get back up in there.
Trying to get back up in there, too. I see.
Don't worry.
Don't worry.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter,
Come on,
not
we
sure
good.
how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation
You got
and
it.
decide to take a shot.
And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's brought
Hey,
down
it's
inside the
Brown.
20 at the 18-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Oh, it's on.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really
Get the
enough
ball
time to
back.
run it
That's
on the
smart.
play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. The kick by Elliott is
I ain't
good.
gonna steal it on
They
that
will
one.
get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the
Hey,
locker
boy.
room.
Yeah, and trying to break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board. Give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try to plan a comeback.
Dre, Johns, appreciate that light, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, baby.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. For 1 second. The final shot before half for Brady. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. So we've hit ammunition
Santa Claus gonna
at
get you, man.
halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Bro, I got you. I got you. I got you, Dre. I got you.
And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence.
Yeah, these four ways if you want to lab up, man, we definitely can.
What up?
What up? So you want to lab up sometime, man, we definitely can.
Oh, no, yeah, definitely.
Oh, no, yeah, definitely, yeah.
The Eagles offense set to
I ain't
begin
even
the
tripping
next
here.
drive. As they begin their second
figure
half
some
here,
shit out.
Charles, offensively, you know, not where they want to be. Obviously, they're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half.
Good.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? Which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right down on the scoreboard. But there are definitely opportunities now because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game. I think there will be some places to go with it, and I think the offensive line will appreciate the chance to fire out.
That's a good point because they virtually have nothing going in the run game in that first half. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down.
I got you, bro. I got you.
Nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to
I got
do.
you.
How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets a number of first down.
Come on, man.
We need to start blocking that. We need to start blocking that.
Ain't gonna do shit.
Would not be denied there. He sticks him for the loss. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's Hurts to throw.
Don't do that. That ain't done.
The goal is certainly to try
That's
to make
not
a big
done.
play
I
happen.
saw that coming.
That was horrible.
That was
You have
horrible.
to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Oh, boy.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they
Coming
come
out
up
of the
on
way.
3rd down. Throwing is Hurts.
God.
It's Brown. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. He's able to
Oh,
get
the
the
God.
3rd down conversion.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number one receiver double cover. But how about this guy?
I thought you was on that shit.
Man, I
Finds a
was.
way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your
That's
man.
beyond me right there.
I thought you was on that shit, too.
And you know something? I will hear about that from him soon.
Got it.
Here's a
Got
pass
it.
swung out
Come here.
to his
Come on,
running
Come here.
back.
Come on, 1-on-1.
I'll dance with you.
I dance with you. Oh.
32, a play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. First down.
Let's go.
Well, they've certainly had their share
They
of troubles
definitely
running
good
the
player, I
football
can't lie.
with this one, but this play is
lie.
almost an
Good
extension
lie.
of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and it turns it into a big pickup.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Get
no.
that shit out of here.
Get that shit out of here.
Anywhere to go.
Yeah, fumble that
Get
shit.
it out of his
Now
hand.
get it out of his hands.
William Golston. What a
Fuck
play
me over
by
right
him.
there.
That's
Fuck me
gonna
over
go as a
right there.
loss of 13. Now then after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
Come on.
Told you, fuck me off.
We got a pancake.
This is.
The Buccaneers are going to take over
Good.
at their own 41.
I ain't playing
It
with
was a
these
drive that had
niggas,
real
dog.
promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position
Come on,
you
y'all.
wanted to
Come
be
on,
in.
y'all.
Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
Ah, come on, man.
Come on, man.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game.
Yo, Dale, we got 4 people in the bed. What up?
Connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the third quarter from Tampa. Now Brady.
That was a pig.
Back Leonard Fournette. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4
Don't do
yards
this.
here to pick up the first down.
All right, got out. Come on.
On 3rd down, Fournette.
Damn.
And he has the
Good
first
shit.
down
Yeah.
yardage before they bring him down right at the
Yeah.
45. That one goes for 8 yards.
And there were some of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Throwing on first down is Brady. This is caught by Evans. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
It's pretty here in the game, but I ain't trying to get no feet,
Play action. Now it's Brady.
He fucked up. He fucked up.
That's going to be caught. And he's
Good.
into the end zone for a
GG.
touchdown. Russell Gage, 27 yards. And the Bucs have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, shit.
Extra point put through by Suckham. And the lead is up to 18 now. The Bucs ready for the kickoff.
Yeah.
And here we go. It's in the air. This is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. Not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got now. They got a setback and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Eagles offense set to begin the next drive. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. And it's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing the yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because
Get the fuck out of here.
games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them,
That was bullshit.
200 yards in a game.
To me it was.
This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands.
That was good shit, nigga.
They actually see the result.
Under that,
Smith catches left side.
Ooh,
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're right on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
And this is going to be an Eagles first down. As he takes his
They're
first
trying
to
shit.
27.
They're trying shit, you know.
Almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times
I'll tell you right here, though.
back to the roots.
I'll tell you right here.
Fake the give to Sanders. Now Hurts.
I'll tell you right here.
Oh, come on! As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They
I ain't
lead
gonna do it
big.
again. I ain't gonna do it again, though.
Has been how they've taken their play to a
Don't
whole
do
new
that.
level.
Nah, I
The
ain't.
second half.
Nah, I ain't.
No points allowed since
I
the
had
break.
that shit.
And
I had that shit that one, but I
Negotiations
knew it was over, too.
in this runaway contest.
That's a second down.
Oh, look at you,
He'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brady, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Come on.
Come on, man.
That was a pick. If you ain't stop that, that was a pick.
That was.
I'm going for it, though.
I'm going for it, though.
They can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
I'm going for it right here. I'm going for it right here. Real talk. Real talk. See what we got.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
Oh,
And
you
this is
get-
going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short.
Come on.
Come on.
That's two times
That's
in
two
the game I
times in the
played
game I
you
played
like
you that
that.
did me like that.
Possession to boot.
Nah, GG's,
Nah,
man.
GG's, my nigga.
That was it.
So from the
No,
36
good.
now,
You
first
got
and
this.
10.
You got this.
No, you got this shit.
No, you got this shit. Yeah, it's over.
Oh, don't do that though.
Oh, don't do that though.
Oh, don't do that.
Oh, don't do that.
GG.
GG.
GG, baby. GG, appreciate you.
GG,
Hey, no,
man.
like I said,
Hey, no, like I said, appreciate you, man. Keep learning, man. Keep it going, man. Like I said, if you ever need to talk to me, hit me up, let me know. GG, man. I'll give you this, but I'm gonna come back and whoop some Buccaneers ass though later on. Don't worry.
Oh, I got you. I'll be here. I'll be here.
You gonna be on?
You gonna be on?
Yeah, I'll be on here.
All right, for sure, bet.
All right, for sure, bet, man. Hey, keep it going, man. You got this series.
All right, say me.
Shout out to KB.
Shout out to KB. Shout out to everybody, man.
Both there, I'll get with you.
Ass whooped on the sticks.